What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, and on this video I talk about some of my favorite sites to dropship from and one of my not so favorite sites. So I'm going to go more into detail about sites that you can use in 2023 and 2024 and beyond to dropship for your Walmart store. So I'm super fired up for this. I hope you're fired up. Let's do this. All right, so before I start this video, I just wanted to remind you guys that we do have a free call in case you want to discuss either done with you services for Walmart automation or done for you, which is full on automation from A to Z. My email is below, so reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to jump in a call, but let's go and get started with the video. Okay, so in this video, I'm gonna talk about some of my favorite places to drop ship from, but also ones that you should avoid, or I'm just gonna focus on one that you should avoid. And then I'll talk about accounts and complications with accounts and stuff like that, because you will quickly find out that if you decide to do this, it's going to be a game where you're going to have multiple accounts for your dropshipping account, and you're constantly going to have to evolve. I cannot stress that enough. That is necessary to be able to survive. As soon as you grow complacent and or stop evolving, the business is going to die. So it's got to be somebody that's on their toes and is willing to roll with the punches and then adapt to whatever they do throw at you. So let's talk about one of my favorite stores to dropship from. It's not my absolute favorite, but it certainly is one of the top ones, and that is Home Depot. So Home Depot, clearly a great store to dropship from. A lot of things can be sold from Home Depot. It's very similar to Walmart as well as Amazon, whereas they carry a lot of general items. So by general items, I mean items that you use in your house, items that you use to clean, things like that will sell quite well. And this is most of the stuff that gets dropshipped onto Walmart, and on Walmart it gets jacked up, the price in general. And that's because a lot of people don't expect Home Depot to be selling these items already. So the simple fact that they have them available and you can easily drop ship them to a customer via Walmart is fantastic. So it's definitely one of the top stores that I do use. Now, the thing to know with Home Depot is a couple things that you need to know. They've got two different versions of accounts. The first is a standard Home Depot account that you just sign up for. And I do recommend that you sign up for that to start, because there's sometimes is a glitch when you want to convert to something called Home Depot Pro. So a lot of people don't know everything involved with Home Depot Pro, but signing up for a standard Home Depot, that's what I would do first. Now, once you do sign up for a standard Home Depot, the next step is to add your credit card on there. And then finally, once the credit card is added and it all sets in about a day or two, then you want to go ahead and convert that up to a Pro account. So the Pro account gives you some benefits, and it's just a good thing to do is convert your regular account into your Pro account and use that instead. But again, the trick is to wait until the credit card settles in the regular account and then convert it up. If you try and just straight up start a Pro account, there are some times that I've seen where there's a glitch and it won't let you add the card. So it'll just keep spitting the card out, not wanting the credit card. And then you're basically left with a Pro account with no card attached to it, as it will not connect to any card. So again, rule of thumb, start the regular account, wait a couple days, then up it to the Pro account. And again, overall great site to drop ship of, with a lot of products available that people wouldn't even realize are available on Home Depot. And that's at the end of the day why I like to use Home Depot. It's one of my top favorite ones. I will name my favorite one at the end. Second favorite one, which is slowly becoming one of the least favorite, is Amazon.com. And so with the Amazon.com, the big thing about this is there's really two types of accounts. Overall, though, Amazon's a great site to drop ship from, but again, you're going to come across certain problems, and that's why I'm going to talk about the accounts. But they have, again, like Home Depot, a tremendous amount of products, a lot of products that you expect to be on Amazon, but for some reason or another, people are on Walmart just because it's kind of identifies with both boomers as well as people that know that they can feel warm and cozy at night because they can return their shit in Walmart. So a couple different people that do feel better about Walmart. Also, people that use cash know that they can go into the store and use the cash at Walmart. So that's more or less why people tend to use Walmart, and they tend to return things and they shop on Walmart.com. They just recognize the name, but for that reason, you can find things on Amazon and then jack up the price on Walmart and sell it there. So let's talk about accounts on Amazon. So there's primarily two different types of accounts. One is the business account, and on the business account, it works tremendously well. If you two-step drop ship for a while, it'll work. It'll work on most of the ways that you drop ship for a little while. And as soon as they catch on that you're drop shipping, the account is donezo. You gotta get rid of it. You're done. You can no longer use that LLC. And the difficult thing is that in order to start another business one, you would have to get another LLC. And the problem is that they won't allow it to ship for free. Now you're going to get charged a shipping fee on it. And finally, it could just be a huge hassle to have to go through that whole process again of getting approved and so forth. So they will charge you the $179 regardless for the Amazon Essentials. So that's going to immediately get billed to your card after they get you booted off. So it doesn't really matter how long you have it, they're going to still charge you the $179. So that could be a big pain. So as a result, we've begun to use regular Prime accounts, but those are only good for so many uses. So you got to be careful on those, and you constantly have to be adding some more Prime accounts to it. Obviously, they take additional security measures, but that's beyond the scope of this video. I just wanted to make you guys aware of how the evolution inside of dropshipping on Walmart is essential, and that if you are able and want to do this, you will reap the rewards in the form of higher margins. Some of our margins are looking right now as high as 40%, and that's just because a lot of people don't or aren't willing to take the sacrifices to do this or aren't willing to evolve. So that is Amazon, and that is also largely why Amazon has gone from one of our favorite places to drop ship from to one of our least favorites, but it is definitely still a step ahead of Sam's Club. So with Sam's Club, as soon as they find out you are drop shipping from here, they will terminate the account and it will be done. So the big thing with Sam's Club is you just want to avoid all that altogether and just not do it. So don't drop ship from Sam's Club to their own company, Walmart, because they will find out. And then when they do find out, it's done and you won't get your membership feedback. You're not going to get any of that back and nothing's going to be fulfilled. And they are on high alert to be able to detect this happening. They want to prevent it from happening. And then lastly, we're going to get to my last and final site that I want to cover, which is my favorite, or one of my favorites to drop ship from, and it's just Walmart itself. So a lot of people don't realize that this is happening. And what it pretty much is people selling a product that they acquire on Walmart for a higher price on Walmart. And yes, this happens in numerous instances. And it's simply done when you just look at, let's just look at, I've got these two here, but let's look at something. Like, I'm just gonna pick something randomly and see if we see anything like this happening. So I randomly just picked Tide detergent, and you'll notice that sometimes there's multiple listings for the same product. Like, these are just different scents, but every now and then you'll get the instance where there's one that is clearly much higher than the rest, and it just doesn't make sense. And the reason it doesn't make sense is because somebody else just managed to put another listing for the same product, and one listing is cleverly selling for more than the other listing, and it's selling at a higher velocity, which basically means it's having a lot more sales. So what you want to pay close attention to here is that this will happen common. Like, this is 544. Let's see if this one is any higher. This one's 1297. These look like the exact same things, 59 loads, and up here it's 24 loads. So it's a little different. A little one's higher than the other, but you'll see instances where that happens. And in that instance, all that's pretty much happening is arbitrage within Walmart itself. It's commonly available. This happens in multiple instances, and that's one of the easier ways to drop ship off of Walmart. It's coming from itself. It comes in its own box, and it's almost virtually undetectable. So that is the best way that I like to use Walmart, is Walmart to Walmart, and it's one of my favorite ways. It certainly is a lot more favorable than Amazon, which in the past is what the whole Walmart automation thing was sold upon, is this drop shipping model from Amazon to Walmart. But as I said before, there are much better sites for this drop shipping model. Sites like Walmart itself and Home Depot, and sites like Amazon and definitely Sam's Club have really lost their allure for us, right? So that's it. That's a quick wrap up just to show you that you can pretty much drop ship from almost any site, but there are some that are much more favorable than others. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. I always personally answer those, and I'll see you guys next time.